Congratulations, you will be joining these ladies up front. Candidate number 11, Caroline Toquero, upuan! Two more spots left. Pero makakahinga ka na, candidate! Candidate number 8, Nico Christine Lorzano of Santo Tomas. You will complete the top 5. Candidate number. Congratulations, candidate number 3, Maya May Sumulong from Palayan. And the crowd goes wild. Ladies and gentlemen, your Miss World Philippines Batangas 2025 Top 5! Of course, congratulations, ladies. But at this oh my. But out of this moment, let us appreciate our beloved candidates who didn't make it to the final cut. We will be awarding them the Certificate of Appreciation. The organization is truly very grateful and proud of you, ladies. May we request all non-finalists to please step forward for the awarding. Palakpakan po natin ang ating mga candidates. You know what, lady? This is the first time I am seeing that all non-finalists are being appreciated this way. Yes, talagang kakaiba ang Miss World Philippines Batangas organization. Palakpakan naman natin ang ating organization. So once again, give it up for our non-finalists. Maraming salamat, ladies. Thank you so much, ladies. And I think now it's time for the most exciting yet nerve-wracking part of the competition, the question and answer portion. Of course, we don't want our people to wait. So are you all excited? Of course, this segment will determine who among our finalists will wear the crown. And now let's begin. Yes, let's begin with candidate number 14. Ayan, all of our candidates are exiting at this moment of the stage dahil ikukulong po sila sa van. So they will be in a room where they can
Pero
hear
ibabalik
anything.
sila, partner.
Babalik sila. Sana all. Okay,
Okay.
so by the way, to all of our supporters here and families, all of our candidates will be answering a one common question tonight. So habang mini-make sure natin na ready na yung ating mga co-candidates, interviewin muna natin si candidate number 14. So candidate number 14, kamusta ka naman tonight? How are you feeling?
Kinakabahan po ako, but at the same time, I'm so happy because first time po manood ng mom and dad ko.
Oh. Mom and Dad, do you have any messages for your mom and dad tonight?
Thank you for the love and support because I wouldn't be here without you guys.
Ang sweet.
Parang naiiyak ka, partner, ah.
Yes. Okay, I
Okay.
think. Are we good? We have the go signal na ba? Okay, hindi pa daw. So, let's talk more. Ano ang last mong kinain? Kasi very ano yan, di ba, chef?
Yes.
All the girls. What's your last meal?
Yung pinrepare po nila na breakfast, which is hot dog, egg, and rice.
Taray, nag-rice pa siya. ladies
Kapag
and
rice pa yung
gentlemen.
candidates natin, grabe.
Sana all si candidate number 14. Okay.
Hindi pa din ready.
Hindi pa rin ready. Tayo, Miss Jasmine, water lang muna.
Water lang
Oo, kasi
kami.
takot
Sana
kami
all.
mag-bloat.
Okay, and now we're ready.
Okay, for your question. If you could walk through the streets of Batangas and personally thank three groups of people for their contribution to the society, who would they be and why? Once again, if you could walk through the streets of Batangas and personally thank three groups of people for their contribution to the society, who would they be and why?
It will be our Mayor Beverly Di Macuja, Marvy Marino, and her and other groups of our city. If I would walk, I believe in Kalumpang River because of its story. Let us always instill to our hearts and mind that I am not just one here. I am in the whole of 3,141,173 people in the province. Because let us all remember that I am not just one here, but with a lot of people. Because let us all remember that I am not just one. I am with. Let us always keep in mind and instill to our hearts. Let us walk the talk and make a beauty with a purpose. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 14.
And now may we call on candidate number 13, Kyla Marie Botopara of Nasugbu. While we're waiting for candidate number 13, grabe din talaga. So, we would just like to remind everyone, while our girls are answering the question, let's please refrain from making unnecessary noises.
Yes, para makapag-concentrate yung ating candidates. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Okay.
And now, here is our candidate number 13 from Nasugbu. Grabe, kanina may cheer talaga na Nasugbu.
Yes.
Parang Nasugbu. Huwag niyo gagawin yun na Q&A. Later na lang.
Yes.
Okay. Hi, candidate number 13. Come join us here. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling so blessed. Thank you all. This is my first time in pageantry and I'm very lucky. Thank you so much.
Medyo teary-eyed na si candidate number 13. So, are you ready for your question? Okay. Here is your question. If you could walk through the streets of Batangas and personally thank three groups of people for their contribution to society, who would they be and why? Once again, if you could walk through the streets of Batangas and personally thank three groups of people for their contribution to society, who would they be and why?
Firstly, I would thank beauty queens like me. If given this chance, as a person who has an advocacy, every beauty queen has this. And we do not only show our beauty outside, but we live for purpose. And this is not a one chance on one time only. And I would thank the healthcare providers and the LGU because I believe little or small things they have provided for every individual is already a big improvement for every individual because I believe that everyone deserves the right access. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Candidate number 13 of Nasugbu.
Yeah, you can do that now.
Yes, para maiwasan namin ang pag-chit-chat while we call on candidate number 11. Cheer again.
Do it again, do it again.
Okay, let's make way for candidate number 11, Caroline Tuquero of Bawan. Grabe yung mga nakapasok sa top 5. Lahat sila madaming supporters tonight.
Yes. Hello, candidate number 11.
How are you feeling tonight that you've made it to top 5?
I just feel so grateful and I'm very thankful to my supporters. Thank you for being with me.
Ayan, so are you ready for your question?
Yes, I'm ready.
for your question. If you could walk through the streets of Batangas and personally thank three groups of people for their contribution to the society, who would they be and why? Once again, if you could walk through the streets of Batangas and personally thank three groups of people for their contribution to the society, who would they be and why?
For those who contributed to the society, the three persons or group of people that I would like to thank are the farmers, the youth volunteers, and the teachers, because they all are purpose driven. They help uplift the lives of many, even though they have nothing in return. And I hope you can partake this, that in order to make a positive contribution to your society, spread goodness so that you may be able to feel the love and embrace the positivity that goodness can bring. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, candidate number 11. You may now proceed backstage.
Grabe, ang daming supporters.
Grabe, mag-isa lang siya, partner, ha?
Yes, ang lakas sa boses niya. Ibibigay. Kung
Pero
meron lang
pang
akong
35.
award na mabibigay sa'yo, ibibigay ko sa'yo.
Yes!
Okay. Last two candidates, but we still have candidate number 8, Nicole Christine Lorzano. Siyempre, hindi rin papatalbog ang mga supporters ni candidate number 8. Humina yung cheer nila. Sayang. Hi, candidate number 8. Candidate number 8, how are you feeling tonight?
I think I might need to get an ear check because the music was too loud outside.
The music was too loud, at least, pero wala ka naman narinig.
At least sure tayo na malakas
Dito
talaga.
rin, malakas din ang cheer sa mga supporters mo. One more time. Okay. So I think that's the support you needed. And here is your final question. If you could walk through the streets of Batangas and personally thank three groups of people for their contribution to society, who would they be and why? Again, if you could walk through the streets of Batangas and personally thank three groups of people for their contribution to society, who would they be and why?
If I could walk through the streets of Batangas and thank three groups of people, it would first be our parents, our local farmers, and the youth. I would like to say thank you to our parents for raising us the way we are, because this generation has changed a lot from the previous, and we are acknowledged for our dreams. So I would like to thank our parents for that. Secondly is our local farmers. They have worked hard not only to provide food for their families' tables, but for the whole community. That is why I'd like to acknowledge them in my advocacy. Lastly is the youth. I'd like to thank the youth for taking charge, for moving intentionally, for living passionately, and for moving intentionally. A Miss World Philippines Batangas, being a Miss World Philippines Batangas, means those things. And these are the things that I possess and will continue to. Let this be an encouragement for us to be the change that we want to see in the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 8.
Grabe yung cheer nitong candidate number 8. Cheer more! Once again, that's candidate number 8. But we still have our last candidate, number 3. Bea may sumulong. Siyempre, hindi rin papatalbog yung mga supporters si candidate number 3. Parang ang dami nating competition tonight. But I love the energy that the supporters are giving. Hi, candidate number 3. kamusta naman ang music mo doon?
Super lakas. Actually, medyo hindi pa ako nakakarinig as of this moment.
Ah, sige. While we wait to recover, ano ang music doon? Anong tugtog? Alam mo ba?
SB19.
Ay,
Tapos
SB19.
paulit-ulit, bago siya matapos, binabalik muna siya para wala kaming parang dead silence.
Okay, so are you ready for your question?
Yes.
Okay. Here's your question. If you could walk through the streets of Batangas and personally thank three groups of people for their contribution to the society, who would they be and why? Once again, if you could walk through the streets of Batangas and personally thank three groups of people for their contribution to the society, who would they be and why?
I grew up in Batangas, and if I'm going to thank three groups, I would thank the leaders, the teachers, and the student Batangueños. I would like to thank the leaders for leading us, for helping our community, and I would like to thank our teachers who nurture us, who I've learned a lot of things from. And of course, the students, because I believe that they are the future and they are doing very great at it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, candidate number 3. Wow, there you have it. Our top